Because you were already ragdolling. Did you not see you get hit by that explosive?
What, that magical invisible
No, the explosive that blasted you up in the air and then you straightened yourself up while at the apex of your peak. So you're already mid ragdoll, so you couldn't ragdoll again.
No, that probably explains it. Yes, because heaven forbid we couldn't do two ragdoll motions in one go.
How did that one not kill you?
Don't ask me. So,
Okay.
so here's me now looking for. Oh, hello, criminals.
Are you a crime?
Not anymore.
I do not remember the mutants.
Yeah, the mutants were introduced like basically like there's a mad scientist on the team, and then once you kill him, it releases the mutants into the city.
So wait. You're saying that you actively made the city worse by killing one of these people? He was
Quite literally,
containing
yes.
he was containing some mutants.
He apparently was, yes.
Are you the baddie? Don't answer that. You just did with that fucking war crime.
There's a congregation of criminals, therefore they must die.
Congregation of criminals. Is that the collective noun?
I think it's a robbery of criminals. A felony of criminals. There we go.
a congress of criminals.
The Congress of Criminals. There we go.
Or a business of gang members.
Yes, a capitalism of criminals.
There's nothing here. Why are you here?
I was literally. I'm trying to just find. There's one more boss on the in this town, and I'm trying to find him. Like that's all the reason I'm here for.
Yeah, no, that happened to me as well.
Yeah, like this. But but again, the game kind of trains you to try and find interesting places in town because they're bound to have a criminal there,
or an agility orb,
or an agility orb. Exactly, you get rewarded for your exploration.
Bumpers.
Bumpers, yes.
That was the advert. I read what I say.
That's good for you.
You know, there is a cure. Just putting that out there.
There probably isn't, to be honest.
Oh my god, that poor boy. A poor leukemia patient. He was just outside. He lost his handler in a vicious cartel massacre, and you kicked him in the head.
He was a criminal.
I'm sorry, what judge decided that?
The judge of the criminals.
Are they not entitled to fair representation in their day in court?
No.
Not in this city.
Not in this country.
All right, well, go and take the knee on their neck then, for all I care.
I mean, that's kind of. Do you know what? Let's just let the game continue.
You aren't going to go into that minefield.
No, I'm just going to let that slide.
This guy's running. He's actively running away from you.
And he killed himself by kicking me, which says so much about how overpowered I am at the moment.
Race mission. Oh my god. No, you cannot invoke a race war.
No. That's to improve our driving skill.
Are you saying that black people are the only ones that know how to drive?
No, I think it only works if you do really.
Swimming, crossing it off.
Yeah, we can actually swim in it. Everyone in the fountain. Those guys there that had the yellow icons above their heads, they were the Los Muertos. They were the first gang.
Oh, so you didn't take them out?
No, it looks like they every now and then they kind of just pop up to have a row with some of the other gangs.
But I like the idea of one day a fisherman's just going to drag that mutant's corpse out of the water.
Yeah, this guy's kicking the shit out of us here. Like he's on a roll.
You're gonna die.
I'll be honest with you. I'm rooting for him. No.
Yeah. He had a good run. He was doing well.
I mean, he was the plucky underdog.
I mean, technically speaking, yes. As much as a mutant can be a plucky underdog.
I
He
see
is
you haven't read the
50%
X-Men.
dog.
Hmm. That's true, X-Men, yeah. Never thought of that.
Why aren't these civilians just like, is this such a normal everyday occurrence now that mutants just run around people? That they just
I
treat
think,
it as a minor inconvenience?
yeah, they are just kind of desensitized to the violence. I think that's what they were going with.
No, another mutant is running between my legs. But it's fine because they only target those men with machine guns.
It's okay. It's Tuesday.
I mean, is that not going on a t-shirt now?
No.
Because with Monday Madness branding and the phrase "It's okay, it's Tuesday," that's kind of sending out some mixed messages.
Yeah, in fairness. It's our side gig when we're moonlighting as a Tuesday.
When we find a good game, it's okay, it's Tuesday.
It's okay. It's Tuesday. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
That seemed unnecessary.
It did. You probably didn't notice there, but the game did crash again. And the dead giveaway was that it couldn't render in vehicles. So they're just people floating around driving. So then the game eventually crashed after one explosion too many, and had to reset again.
Look at these freaks.
Yeah, I know we're technically making progress, but what the fuck is going on?
Like you say that, but we're really not. Like that's the thing. The frustrating thing is that in order to complete the level, you have to have a little wander around town for a while until the game tells you found somebody. Like it is very frustrating. Like Aaron will tell you, like you have to basically dick about for a while until the game says, "Well done, you dicked about enough to find somebody." You know,
Okay.
it's a really dumb way of doing stuff. You know.
Can I ask, are they in one fixed location always, or could they
Yes.
be wandering?
They're
Yeah,
always
they're-
in the same space.
And like I said, it is just a building of interest. Like it's something weird about the area. You know, it's like oh, they're in this big complex here, or they're in this fortified area here. So any weird building you see, investigate it because there could be somebody there.
Okay, Jonathan, what are you doing in this park? Stop shooting these people.
Well, there was a mystery orb there, and I like mystery orbs. So
I know that when you see 20 people stabbing a guy in the park, you don't assume that it's a Shakespeare production of Julius Caesar. You just start shooting. But
yep, I just find the nearest legend. Go, there's Homer, there's Homer, there's Homer.
I think I hate Homer Simpson.
And again, the other clue to if there is a crime lord around is there's a congregation of goons of kind of guarding the area. So if you see them around, then it's likely somebody there. You know.
Sorry, just going back a bit. Was that coffee shop named Coffee Pride?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's a deep cut. I'm just gonna keep lying here for a bit.
Play dead. Good. Shai Gen are very gullible goons. They won't be able to tell the difference.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
Mission accomplished. Come on home, boys.
Bad luck next time. So yeah, go you probably see from the various cuts in this session here. I was fighting the game at every fucking at every opportunity because it was just creaking under the stress of too many explosions and too many objects at one go.
Well,
I'm not sure whether it was a
you might be
console
paying
thing or
attention.
I don't know if it was a console or a disc thing. It just was having a bad time, especially with this area.
This game seems like it would be a speedrunner's dream.
I can see that. Yeah, I really can. Like I say, if you had maxed out agility, bombs, and melee very early, you win.
And if you know where everyone is immediately, and
that's it. Yeah,
making use of all the glitches and exploits.
Like
I can imagine that somebody has like a rocket launcher like an exploit to bounce them to the top of a building and immediately take out every gang leader at once.
Well, I can certainly believe that. Like once you max out agility, you win. Like that's like having max jump and like the ability to base skip a couple
Maxing
of floors.
agility seems to be locked down to actually traversing the map, so I doubt that they'd even focus on that for a speedrun of this.
Well, you see, some of the
that would have to be really unoptimal.
well, it depends on which bosses you're doing. Like this one is a bad example because most of them are in towers, but the Eastern European gang, most of them were fairly open ended, with exception to one, and the cartel, pretty much you could just get them all with a big jump. You know what I mean? So like if you would, especially early game, if you max out the agility, you'd be able to kill them fairly quick by just skipping the rest of the level, the rest of the structure, you know. Whereas this one's a bit different because you actually have to fight through waves upon waves of goons. Case in point here.
Hired goons.
Hired goons.
You just managed to roundhouse through him.
Yes.
You got the perfect arc to go from the front of him around him.
Like I said, it's a very imprecise game. Like it's one of those ones that's trying to do jack of all trades gameplay and doesn't really master any of them.
Oh my god, those were civilians.
Yes, they were.
Like you also put the emphasis in the past tense. I mean, can't sue the police department if you're not alive to do it, I guess. But that was also a civilian.
That was like again, the game was glitching out the fuck here. Like I couldn't tell like who was like
I could tell because your gun level went down when you shot him.
Yeah, that was the only way I knew. Like
not the fact that he was running away from you screaming.
I've had goons run away from me.
They have icons above their heads.
I've had goons explode away from me. Oh my god. Nice. I've been prepared ever since we started this playthrough 100 years ago.
All the secret techniques.
I mean, we're still in the first building we explored.
Yeah. Now, like this one felt like the toughest like boss of the lot, the mini boss of the lot. Which makes sense because this guy I think is the gun guy, the arms dealer. So he often is the kind of second in command to a certain extent, or well, there's always whichever gimmick the gang has. If it's the Volk was like say the big like they were explosives and like human trafficking. So the explosives person who was this like just woman hiding in a mine called Meat. She was a tough enough one to find.
The mine was called Meat, or she was?
The character was called Meat. Yeah.
Okay. Because a mine called Meat is fucking intimidating.
Yeah, like she was like like she had a Russian name, but her nickname was Meat. So she was
Where
like
are we going today? Meat.
And the human trafficker was on a boat, so he had to like clear through the entire boatyard with crates of people just appearing out of nowhere, and gunning you down with the same like machine guns I had. So that was a dick of a level. Whereas these guys are kind of like more like I guess they have like extra health and mutants and the best guns, that sort of stuff,
And are they Chinese or just hired help?
Like the game gives the impression that it started off as a triad, but since then it recruited people outside of the Asian
outside of the Communist Party. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so like the guy in this here is like a former like Marine commander, but if you look at him, he's clearly been like like injured in some way and turned evil essentially.
Yes, the BBC logic of all people in wheelchairs must be evil.
Yeah, like Bond villain style things, Actually, do you know what? Come to think of it, like practically all of these mini bosses are actually Bond villains. The ones for the Shai Gen, because Like this guy Kel is definitely like straight from the like, oh, my face has been burnt, I've turned evil. Then you have like a preacher who's very much like the kind of like your stereotypical like homoerotic Bond villain that you get every now and then. And then you have like the couple of like the femme fatales, your proverbial Black Widows. And
Justin,
yeah,
you're describing Batman villains, not Bond villains.
well, to be fair, they're both playing from the same kind of rule book. To be fair, Ian Fleming was not very creative sometimes. So
Okay, that's the hottest take we've ever had. Ian Fleming knocked off Batman for James Bond. Noted super spy Ian Fleming.
I just ruined all the Bond channels that subscribe to us are gone. So that's
All the
We knocked
Batman
out the
channels
Bond.
subscribe to us again.
we knocked out the Bond fans and Melissa's. So any Melissa Bonds that are looking around, fair play to you.
Melissa Bond? What the fuck are you doing here?
But she shook it. So yeah.
What is exploding?
I don't know. I think outside the building.
It's killed you like 8 times. What is that?
I don't know. Like,
Are you
there's,
like straying too far from your objective and they're just they're launching nukes at you?
I think what's happening is the AI can tell that we're inside this building. It's like, and the people outside the building that can see us or detect us, they're throwing grenades because they can't reach us. Like, but like they obviously are hitting something, which is probably themselves.
Okay. Why do they keep shouting it's time to die and then run headfirst into your bullets? Oh.
Yeah,
There.
Daedra.
No.
Are they being paid to die?
I mean, one would
Technically?
yeah.
I mean, they must have a good health insurance policy.
Yeah, I somehow I don't think Wang is working the kind of Hank Scorpio rulebook here of looking after his staff.
You'd want to be.
Yes, he'd want to be, whether he wants to or not, whether he is or not is a separate issue.
God, way to kick a guy literally when he's down.
Yeah,
I mean, could you have been any crueler to him?
I could have actually. I could have just let him burn to death.
I mean, I think I would have preferred that. He was already on fire.
Fair point. But yeah, but that's an example there. Now, like I've literally run out of ammo there. Now you could like pick up the guns around the area and kept going if you wanted to, but like I'm not being simplistic here, but this gun has 900 bullets. That does me. Everything else is inferior up to that point.
That's what I'm saying. You have to bring a car in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a car famously is worth 1,000 bullets.
That is to say.
As a wise man once said, boom.
Boom vroom.
Boom vroom. I love it. When you're gonna make your own kind of like
Car combat based game.
yeah, Carmageddon style game, and you call it boom vroom.
Oh,
The spiritual successor to Twisted Metal.
the force your entry too. Exit wounds.
I mean, we could always do a third game in the series, you know.
Just make it twisted metal.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So can you just go for the big boss without taking out his enforcers?
You could, but
Yeah.
like they will just keep aggroing to you and just make your life easier or harder by like throwing grenades at you. That's the thing you see. When they start like just throwing like, you know, explosives at you, you ragdoll. So it does actually benefit you to clear out the tower first. So kind of what I'm doing here, I wouldn't say it's optimal, but it helps. Like you've cleared out the goons first time, they don't have a chance to respawn, or if they do, there's like a minimal amount. So you can clear them out easy enough. You're fully loaded again. So you can just start charging up to the next stage, essentially, you know.